I owe so much to the people who came before me, who made it possible for me to be an out lesbian.
I'm 85 years old, so I've been a New York City person for 85 years.
Knowing how to document your history and document your community is extremely important.
We need to be in control of our own stories, our own narratives, our own histories. Because to have someone else tell it, they're going to distort it.
Archival work allows us to have a sense of what we've made, what we've done, how we've lived, how we've loved, the movements that we have started, and the lives that we have touched.
Digital archiving, what is it? It's the process of digitizing paper, photos, film, VHS, Hi8, and getting it into a digital form that can be usually accessed online.
Our hope is really to equip folks with the tools that they need in order to be preservers of our history and our culture, and that they sort of fall in love with the archive and they understand the value and the importance and the beauty and the power that lives in our archives.
I'm Allison Elliott. I am the Archives and Programs Manager at the Feminist Institute. I presented today on the work that the Feminist Institute does, and then I took the technical lead to support all the digitizing that was happening. Archives can be a real tool for creating like a people's history that's built from the bottom up. A lot of marginalized communities have been left out of the larger cultural record. It makes people seem less known or like doesn't make their lives seem as important as narratives that are prioritized. I think especially as people get older, it's really important to help them like organize their own archives, because what a lot of the time ends up happening is things get thrown away. These histories were not prioritized for documentation at that time, and they still aren't.
My name is Mary Ellen Lyona. I am a Brooklynite. Our city and our world has changed so much. It's like when I say I'd like to have an A-cream, a vanilla A-cream, a younger person looks at me like, what are you talking about? Young people don't know about our past. So the idea is to let them know what New York City, what Brooklyn was like 60, 70 years ago, and how much fun we had. I just took a package of material, and it basically was the history of my family. This current generation doesn't think about the past. They'll do it after I'm gone, because you don't care about your past and the past generations till you get much older. And then there's no one to ask because they're all dead.
I really wanted to like be here as a queer Black person and like sort of have sort of my stuff be digitized and some of like my relatives be digitized so we can have another way of keeping them. I also quilt, and I come from a long line of quilters, and so I want to use like quilting as a form of like archiving. And so this photo is actually a photo of me sitting on a quilt that my grandmother had made. And so I just brought it because it just felt poignant to me. When you look through archives, when you learn about like other people, specifically like our elders, when you connect with them, you realize that like a lot of the stuff that you're going through, you're experiencing, you're feeling like someone else has already gone through. And when you connect with people across generations, like, I don't know, it's like a balm, like a salve.
Now I'm going to go ahead and present this award to Barbara Kahn. Now, Barbara Kahn, my God, wonderful, brilliant playwright. Recently, her plays are being done everywhere. Come up here, Barbara. Barbara Kahn, I'm going to give her the award. She can tell you that.
My name's Barbara Kahn. I'm originally from Camden, New Jersey. Theater, it comes and goes. You have a production, it's over. Maybe it's revived, maybe it's not. So I have always tried to record what I've been doing with my professional life.
I am a weaver of tales. For those of you in this room, and I suspect that it's most of you who don't know who I am or are not familiar with my work, the Torch of Hope was awarded for lifetime achievement and also for support of nonprofit theater.
I digitized the Torch of Hope Award, so I got to see it for the first time to do the award in 1995. Wow. It was one of the few events left that my mother, who had Alzheimer's, was able to attend, which was very special.
We all have a story to tell, and all our stories are very different.
It's really important for people to know like who we all were and how we existed and how we lived and how we resisted and how we loved and how we survived. As Black people, as queer people, I want people in the future to see that we lived full lives. Archiving to me is just a way of like remembering, and I don't want to be forgotten.
It's also very touching and empowering to see kind of like the different queer like traditions that have been created over decades and building upon those and like connecting with our queer elders.
Talking to them, I'm learning their history and they're learning my history.
Hopefully, because of some of the work that I've done with my plays, people in the future who are questioning their feelings, their sexuality, their identity, will see that they're not alone.